Stepping in, Lawrence
Leading off the
Butler.
afternoon for the A's, the designated hitter, Lawrence Butler.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
Full count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. And it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Digging in, Nick Kurtz. The next offering misses. Ball 3.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 outs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
At the belt and fires. High fly ball down the left field line. Stanton. And makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back on the hill here today. Mitch Spence. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Next offering is fouled back. That's down and in. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes Aaron Judge. And that one a little below the knees. And a count 2-1.
That's a ball.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Schumann makes his way towards it. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Pitch misses. Ball 2. In the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Giorgella steps in. Ball to strike. The pitch, and there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham trying to get there. They got it for out number 2. This is J.J. Bleday. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. No score here in the second. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Bottom of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And he handles it himself for the out. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Rice. Two outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the catcher, Willie McIver. That one the other way, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Next up for the A's, Max Schumann. One down, base is empty. Now a check swing, but he held up. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Next offering is fouled back. Popped up left side. Volpe takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. And now the DH, Lawrence Butler. Goes down looking. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball. There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably good.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Runner takes off for 3rd. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Volpe scores, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge waits, and now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Grounds one to short. Wilson. Feed to second, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Bellinger up to hit.
Now back, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Soderstrom has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the top of the fourth. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. And that's outside. 3-1. Headed towards the corner. Stanton chasing after it. And it stays fair. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count.
Now Tim Hill gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 41. Hill.
Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here, Denzel Clark. 1 out, runner at second. Now it's going to be Nick Kurtz. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner.
And the batter now, Tyler Soderstrom. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
J.J. Bleday will hit next. Two outs.
Ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That misses. 3-1 now.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. J.T. Brubaker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, 2 outs. McIver now at the plate. It's through for a hit. Around third. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
Yeah, on the tag.
Put down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Sean Newcomb.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game now. Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's to third. Tosses to first. And 1 gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Next offering in there for a strike. And out 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me...
And that one handled. One at second, and that's two. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Max Schumann. Off the plate inside. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to first. Out. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Lawrence Butler. The 1-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. A's leading by a run. Next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one way outside. Full count now. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. That's in there. That's strike 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
At the plate, Denzel Clark. Handled by LeMahieu. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Mason Miller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And a slider misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Ball 4, he walked in. And that keeps things going.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one at triple digits.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Here is Aaron Judge.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Late swing fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.